It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 1 of the NBA season. Along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Legit Smith.
Man, it's been a long summer.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. We have been waiting for this day for a long time. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And fellas, a new season about to begin. Clean slate. Plenty of hopes and dreams out there. Kenny, how do you spot a new legitimate contender?
I usually look for the team with good balance, where one guy isn't doing everything. One guy can facilitate everything, but he can't do everything. So offense, defense, balance, and they gotta have a big shot maker.
You know, I look for unselfishness, guys playing with each other, mental toughness. No weak-minded team has ever won a championship, Ernie.
How about continuity, too? How about very little changeover from a team that was really good the previous year, may not have gone as far as they wanted, but returning the same bunch?
That helps.
Yeah.
Well said.
No need to add anything to that.
Continuity. Yeah. Kevin Harlan knows all about that.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Tell 'em.
We've got an electric crowd here in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. This is it, opening day. Now let's get a pregame report from Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who spoke moments ago with Doc Rivers. David.
Well, guys, when I asked him what impressed him the most about today's opponent, he immediately referred to the explosiveness on their offense. He said they have so many different ways to...
Thanks, David. And Chris, you love all the excitement and anticipation of opening night, don't you?
Oh, man, we've been waiting for this all summer. This is like Christmas, man. I can't wait. Let's get it going. Throw the ball up. Let's go.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Tatum. Andre Drummond is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Richardson in at the 2 spot. Now Davis. And it's Carter-Williams in the corner. Clock is at 3. From 13. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here is Los Angeles now. Griffin sets the screen for Evans. Over Tatum. And the shot falls short this time. On defense, the Clippers. And Drummond kicks to Tatum. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Awesome ability to focus there by Tatum. He just has a feel and a belief in what he's doing out there.
Jordan the screen. Tapon kicks to Griffin. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Tatum's shot is off.
I'm sure he'd say to himself, no excuse for missing that shot, even when it's such a clean look.
Over in the corner, Paul. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
And Paul has a beautiful stroke from deep. A gifted shooter who drains perimeter shots with consistency.
A shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Tappan kicks to Jordan. Evans passes to Griffin. Jordan high post. Evans outside. Jordan sets the pick for Evans. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
That's just a lack of communication. Two guys just not on the same page.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Carter Williams with it. He kicks it to Tatum. Inside, just 5 on the clock. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, it's easy to see why Drummond is one of the strongest guys in the game. Even when he gets bodied, he still gets these shots to fall.
Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul for 3. The offensive rebound.
They're sputtering a little on offense to start this game. 1 for 4 so far.
Carter Williams against Paul. Pass to Richardson. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Evans outside. Jordan the screen. Back to Evans. Griffin sets the screen for Evans. Carter Williams against Paul. The Clippers keep it alive. Here's Griffin. He drains it from the right block.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Here's Tappan. Carter Williams covering. Tappan kicks to Griffin. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, the defensive chops of Drummond really helping this team. He really cleans house with his shot block.
Here's Carter Williams. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Carter Williams has got his first basket of the night.
That's a tough size matchup there, and he takes advantage of it from mid-range.
Here's Tappan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Again, Griffin missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Just the presence of the D in the lane is enough to make him short-arm that layup.
Paul outside. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Paul. Griffin's got his second basket of the game. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Drummond in the post. He's against Jordan. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
And watching Andre Drummond play, he's really just an old school type center. I mean, he eats up space in the middle and finishes plays in close. Not a skilled guy who can pull a defender away from the basket.
Evans outside. There's the pass to Griffin. Over Davis. Off the left rim and out.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Knocked loose. Griffin with the steal. Evans outside. Shoots from 12. That one doesn't go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Davis against Griffin. Davis inside. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Each team is stepping up, rising to the challenge. Yet another lead change.
Evans outside. Griffin sets the screen for Evans. Jordan the screen. That one a little long.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Hits the moving target with the lead pass. He made it look so easy.
Clippers trail by 3. The feed to Griffin. Evans outside. Picked by Griffin from downtown, and Tyreke Evans, good for 3. Evans has got his first 3 points of the game.
And watching Evans there knock down the triple has the ability to be a dangerous outside scorer when he's in rhythm.
And Chris, as your career progressed, your free throw shooting percentage jumped up about 20 points higher than when you started. That's not the case for a lot of players. Just how hard is it for a big man to improve their free throw shooting throughout their career?
Well, Kev, that's probably one of the things I'm proudest of, is that I have the record from going from worst to that best improvement, and I worked out hard. I had a shooting coach, Buzz. We worked out every summer. I would take him everywhere with me, Kev. I mean,
really?
I would take this guy to the club, to church, to a restaurant, to he'd have to wait outside the bathroom. Everywhere I went that summer, I wanted him, with me, because you have to focus and concentrate on it. You think about it, you have to change not only your mental habits, your repetition, but your thought process. So step 1 is figuring out that shot. Step 2 is how many repetitions. Step 3 is, can you get that in game time atmosphere? And you really can't unless you punish yourself in the summer with running. So if you have to do a suicide every one.
How about that floor awareness there from Tatum that does a good job of scanning the court and getting the ball to the open man.
And that last replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Down low, kicks it out to Paul. Pops it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. From deep, Richardson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of the Lakers.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Carter Williams kicks to Tatum. Stolen by Evans. All up top. To the inside. Kicks it out to Evans. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
Tyreke Evans, the 4th pick back in 2009, won Rookie of the Year.
Averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists right off the bat. And it's been about the injuries in terms of what's held him back. If he can stay healthy, and that's a big if, the talent is obvious.
Patterson, the screen. Here's the 3. Kept alive. It doesn't go for him. Lakers trail by 3. And Aldridge sends it back. And stolen by Patterson. Evans outside. Here's the teardrop. Rivers dishes to Patterson. Evans left side. Patterson, the screen. Paul with the 3. Pass to Rivers. Back to Aldridge. Richardson against Paul. Passes it to Rivers. There's the pick. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Oh, simple screen, but there was a defensive mix-up that left the man wide open.
Carter Williams kicks to Richardson. He dishes it to Davis. And stolen by Patterson. Rivers against Carter Williams. Evans kicks to Patterson. Patterson a screen on Richardson. And it's Evans in the corner. 6 to shoot. Patterson the screen. Evans can't get that one to fall.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Feeds it to Rivers. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Patterson, the screen. Richardson against Paul. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Boy, I mean, the career Paul has had just in terms of being a great point guard, there really are no words left to describe.
First trip to the line for him here.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, we always talk about how different eras of the NBA had different feels and how the game was called and how the game was played. Chris, what is the biggest change you have seen to the game since your era?
2 changes. One, you can't hand check, and that's really physical. That used to wear you down, take you out the game, and that stopped the freedom of movement. And that, along with playing the zone, where you can't just guard a guy and have to stay in your area. Those are 2 big changes because it really helped the offense. And so we want to see a lot of scoring, but today it's not easier to score because these guys have wonderful skill sets, but the game makes it easier to score because of the rules, because you can get to the line so many times. Because before a hand check, you couldn't get to the free throw line if a guy pushed you out of bounds almost, because the game was expected to be physical.
Right. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination. Solid pick to create that opening. The soft touch on the jumper.
To the left side wing. Drummond in the post, working on Aldridge, and it's Drummond missing.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Evans kicks to Rivers. A 3-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Davis. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
He's off on the first. Los Angeles making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Evans. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance to hear from DeAndre Jordan, who talks about the inspiration he drew from head coach Doc Rivers.
Doc told me, you should be Defensive Player of the Year, not just for one time, but for multiple years. And I could tell that he wasn't trying to hype me up or just telling me that because I was his player. He really meant it. Once you have that confidence from somebody like that, you can only play well.
And you gotta love how the passion to play defense burns in DeAndre, and how Doc has stoked that fire with desire and inspiration. I mean, I have to believe we're going to see that confidence proven to be right.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Drummond, Tatum out there with Davis. Then there's Richardson, and it's Carter Williams in at the point. Back to Rivers. Nene setting the pick for Rivers. Knocks down the 3-ball. Rivers has got 5 points so far.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Drummond passes to Tatum. Left side, Davis. Can't get it to fall. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Evans, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
You got to respect the physicality of Evans. Excellent at drawing contact on his way up.
Second free throw, no good. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Carter Williams. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, that's where Carter Williams is at his best, elevating nicely on these physical finishes. Nice toughness.
Dishes to Evans. Carter Williams against Rivers. In the corner, it's Patterson. Shot clock at 5. Over Davis. They get it back. Nene dishes to Patterson. Kicks it to Evans. He feeds it to Rivers. Paul outside. Back to Rivers. Nene the screen. And it's Evans in the corner. Over Richardson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Clippers making a change here. Tupans checked in. The Lakers trail. Carter Williams kicks to Davis. Kicks it out to Richardson. Drummond a screen. Evans with the steal. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Los Angeles.
And they've been doing a great job of getting into the paint and scoring inside. The defense allowing them easy access to the rim, and boy, are they taking advantage.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Davis has the open look. Los Angeles with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Evans passes to Patterson. Tupan kicks to Nene. 6 on the shot clock. And the Clippers miss again.
I'll give him that shot again. He'll probably hit it. That's a good look.
And Davis, here we go. The dish to Richardson. To the inside. Taken away by Nene. Rivers kicks to Evans. Over Tatum. That shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. For 3, Richardson. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Clippers in the lead. Greg, the one thing about Patrick Patterson out of Kentucky, he is a smart basketball player.
Yeah, he's not the best rebounder or shot blocker, but the advanced stats love him. And he gets the job done at both ends of the floor.
Here's Carter Williams. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
Here's Davis, and so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Great showing for him last season. 11th in rebounding and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. Nene, the screen. Evans dishes to Nene. To stop the drought, the basket good off the assist from Evans. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game, phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
And again, the Lakers no good. The Clippers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. That shot wide open. And 12 points for Tyreke Evans.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Pass to Drummond. Tatum kicks to Richardson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richardson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
Evans passes to Patterson. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Davis out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. 4th spot held by the Lakers.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Nene. And Blake Griffin subbed in for Patrick Patterson. Here's Rivers. Rebound the Lakers. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Evans. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Tupac. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 5 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Tatum kicks to Davis. Shoots over Griffin. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Anthony Davis.
Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
Rivers against Carter Williams. Now here's Rivers. He's tightly guarded, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Chris, you were the #1 overall draft pick back in 1993. We've seen a lot of greats taken with that pick, but it also seems that those #1 picks who aren't as successful face a lot of pressure, a lot of criticism. There's a lot on your plate to handle. Can you talk about that for us?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure for some players being the #1 pick. But I've always laughed and I've thought about, players that maybe people say maybe they were a bust, maybe this player wasn't good. Well, I think you should go back and look at the GM that picked them. I mean, the GM is the guy that assesses talent, So when there were a few players that were picked #1, and many players said, "What are you doing? We've played against him. We would never pick him #1." So before that, I think the NBA is about opportunity and situation. Look at a guy like Chauncey Billups. He went to Boston. He didn't do well at Boston. They called him a malcontent, said he couldn't play, and then he ended up being one of the best leaders that the game had. And so this game is all about situation and opportunity. Can you find the right fit? That's why if you're a player, you can't let frustration get to you. You have to continue to work hard, continue to prove your game, because when you play, you're auditioning for the other teams in the league as well. They're saying, wait a minute, we see his unique talent, skills, and we see his unique skill set, and we could use him. And so many times you just have to wait for the right position, the right situation.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Well, he just can't worry about stuff like that. Just brush it off. Brush your shoulders off.
Picked by Griffin. Evans goes in. He kicks it to Griffin. Jordan dishes to Evans. 4 on the shot clock. And that one's good to Bond.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Lakers trail by 12. Now here's Carter Williams. He has 5. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Remarkable initiative from Carter Williams. He sprinted toward the cup that time and made the D get physical with him.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Now the Clippers with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Rivers in the corner. Picked by Griffin. Rivers kicks to Griffin. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot falls short this time. And here is Carter Williams. He has 6. Drummond a screen. Now Now the pass to Carter Williams. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Rivers. The shot, no good. Good D by Drummond. Tatum kicks to Richardson. Davis sets a screen. And Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
And again, the Lakers no good.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Drummond working against Griffin. Over Drummond. That doesn't go either for Griffin. Lakers trail by 11. To the paint, stolen by Evans. And oh, here we go, Evans. No one back. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Carter Williams kicks to Davis, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter.
And the wide open shot from Paul, off target from three-point range.
No three-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
I'm not a doctor, but nothing about that play screams minor injury. Obviously, this could be a real concern.
Brewer is checked in for Los Angeles.
And checking out the stats for Griffin. He's coming off an excellent season. He's averaged 20 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive juggernaut. I mean, he can just beat you in so many ways. You got to give it up for him.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And the play is all about Drummond and his solid fundamentals, just taking his time and getting a high-quality chance as a result.
Paul kicks to Evans. Pick by Griffin. They set the pick. The feed to Rivers. 5 to shoot. Back to Evans. Over Brewer. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Davis inside, defended by Griffin. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it. Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
And finished off by Davis.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
You're right. They are precise in how they ran that play. Exceptional timing. That's all good stuff.
Paul outside. Oh, Griffin in position. And stolen by Drummond. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Davis. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Davis has got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Now, that's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
And here's Richardson outside, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset. Let's all go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. They were in the driver's seat once we got into the second quarter. Their lead is now 8 here at the half, and they've got all the momentum on their side. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came in with the idea that they can attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes. That's my barrage sound, Ernie.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Their lack of execution surprised me. They had a lot of turnovers off sloppy ball handling, which goes back to the fundamentals. And I know we say it all the time, just make the simple play. And this is why. Without giving away possessions, they'd be a lot closer in this game.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And now the third quarter about to get going. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And I'll tell you,
Clippers leading by 8. Griffin and Jordan, the front court. Then there's Tyreke Evans. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Dupont in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Evans goes in, and Evans with a stuff.
And if there's a path to the hoop, you can bet Evans is going to try and find it. He stays in constant motion, looking to get to the basket and finish at the rim.
Drummond a screen. Davis kicks it out to Richardson. Shoots the 3. Richardson missing again.
He's got to find better looks, so he's never going to pull out that funk he's in tonight.
And it's Evans missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Well, Drummond is a player who is always bound to put on a show on any given night. C-Webb, he can do it with his gaudy numbers and rebounding totals, or he can finish with a slam. He's very aggressive in attacking the rim inside. But no matter which way, he is a crowd favorite, to say the least.
Fewer and fewer big men are taking pride, or pride themselves in working down low for points. And Drummond does it. He's a throwback, to the 90s, to the 80s. And one reason why it's easy to cheer for him is because he actually likes to play inside.
Pick by Griffin. Lock at 6. Evans can't get that one to fall.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Richardson, good.
That's a good way to boost his three-point percentage. Take advantage of some soft defense.
Pass to Dupont. He dishes it to Evans. To the left wing. Unloads from 13. Jordan can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 5. Davis drives in. In the corner, it's Richardson. Davis against Griffin. Davis kicks to Carter Williams. Davis sets a screen. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Over Griffin. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got 8 rebounds in this game. Paul outside. Paul with the screen for Evans. Brewer with the steal. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Good. Richardson's got 9.
Oh, you got to love the attention to detail on defense from Brewer. This guy just never stops moving, which is why he gets these steals.
Griffin sets the screen for Evans. We see a chart here for the shooting performance so far for Evans.
And this is a grown man shot chart right here. Not too much going on outside, but look at how things are for them in the paint. They are attacking the rim and not settling for the jump shot. And right now, it's paying off in bunches. If I'm them, then I'd continue to do the same thing going forward until an adjustment is made.
He's off on the second.
They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Paul with the steal. From 13, and again it's the Clippers missing.
Man, you hate this. Getting off to a rocky start in the beginning to this half, only shooting 20% from the field.
And it's blocked.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
This is just an incredible effort to cut into this lead and get into a position where they could really steal this win.
Lakers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And that one falls for Davis. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Paul outside. Pass to Patterson. Evans outside. Shot on the wing. That doesn't go either for Evans.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
I mean, truth is, if you play long enough, sometimes you're going to have a bad quarter, even a bad game. I doubt that this shakes his confidence.
Here's Paul, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Carter Williams. 6 points for him. Feeds it to Brewer for the tie. The rebound by Patterson. Los Angeles leading by 3. Now Paul. He has 6. Jordan with the screen on Carter Williams. Shot clock at 6. Jordan the pass to Patterson. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Carter Williams with the ball. Drummond in the post. He's against Jordan. Carter Williams kicks to Brewer. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And Los Angeles guys shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Evans dishes the ball. Shoots over Carter Williams. No good from Toupane. Lakers trail by 3. Davis down low. Patterson defending. The jump hook, and Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 7 points here in this quarter. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Shoots from 12. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's 8 points for Chris Paul. It's Richardson on the wing. He's got 9. Davis against Jordan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Los Angeles, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. First one falls for him. For the Clippers, Nene comes in for Jordan. And it's Austin Rivers in for Evans. And both free throws good for Davis. The Clippers in the lead. Paul with the ball. 8 points for him. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
Carter Williams with it. Chris Paul covering. Davis inside. Patterson on him. Davis inside. Patterson defending. And it's good for 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Richardson against Rivers. Goes up at the stripe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Richardson, good.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Rivers kicks to Paul. Patterson passes to Rivers. Patterson setting the pick for Rivers. Brewer with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 19-7 run. Davis against Patterson. And that one's good by Davis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Over to the wing. Back to Paul. To the paint. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. And Patterson kicks to Paul. Clock at 4. They shoot again. And the shot goes down. Paul's got 12 points in the game. The Lakers in the lead. On the wing, Brewer. Three-pointer connects from three-point range.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And Los Angeles guys shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Rivers kicks to Patterson. They set the pick. Back to Rivers, over Richardson, and Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Patterson. 11 points in the game.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you, and also you can use your handles and your quickness.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. First free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Patrick Patterson. And both free throws good for Davis. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Rivers, 11 points in the game. Aldrich dishes to Paul. He feeds it to Nene. Just 5 on the clock. Rivers passes to Toupane. Over Brewer. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. Lakers leading by 3. Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 6 on the wing. Brewer. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. They get it back. Taken away by Nene. Here's Toupane. 10 points for him. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Griffin's checked in for the Clippers. Puts it up off the inbound. That's tipped.
This is what Carter Williams can give you defensively. Terrific length and timing.
Shoots from the baseline. Rebound by Nene. Clippers trail by 3. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Over in the corner, Paul. Back to Nene. Here's Rivers. And the Clippers miss again.
He's the key if they're going to make a run. He's been way off this quarter.
Here's Davis. High quality look, and he sinks it. Davis has got 36.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Picked by Griffin. Rivers kicks to Nene. Goes up on the wing, and Davis pulls it down.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
Nene setting the pick for Rivers. Nene at the elbow. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. For Los Angeles, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And he sinks the second. Los Angeles leading by 7. And here is Carter Williams. 6 points for him. Brewer issues to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Well, this is how you come out at halftime, really motivated to push this game out of reach. Stay focused.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Outside for Carter Williams. It's stolen. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Michael Carter Williams. For Los Angeles, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. And the first one drops. And the Clippers making a switch here. Evans is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. 23 seconds left in the third. Now Carter Williams dishes it to Richardson. Davis sets a screen. Drummond with a screen on Rivers. Richardson the pass to Carter Williams. Three-pointer.
He got it! Oh, wow.
It's good. It's good.
And they get it to double digits just as we get set for the final quarter here. That three could be a killer.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Hey guys, I told you, one bucket at a time, all right? One bucket at a time and extra passes, extra passes. Let's go, baby.
Doc Rivers keeping his guys focused on the moment, trying to maximize the results of each possession.
Yeah, and there's no value in getting too far ahead of yourself. Just run the offense the way it was designed and just look for good shots each possession.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Clippers let me know the status. They checked out his foot, and it appears he may have sprained his toe on that play. Coming back tonight is not an option for him, and they are hoping he won't have to miss too much time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on him.
And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Corey Brewer is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Carter Williams in at the 1. A nice shot by Rivers.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Shoots it. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Clippers trail by 6. Paul kicks to Evans. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
I mean, that's the right call. Make the defense get physical with you and pick up some fouls in the process.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Richardson against Rivers. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Drummond is a huge, powerful presence on the block. He has no problem getting physical down low.
No good on that one.
Out of sync at the line. It's really been a consistent problem for this team.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. The Clippers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And the basket by Brewer.
He's feeling it this half. Total turnaround after a rough first half.
Clippers trail by 5. Evans outside. Picked by Griffin. Evans dishes to Griffin. Up top, Rivers. Richardson covering. Griffin sets the screen for Rivers. Just 3 to shoot. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
Back to Paul. Lobs it up for Jordan. Griffin down low. Davis is on it.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Drummond kicks to Brewer. Kicks it out to Richardson. Carter Williams against Paul. Carter Williams, the pass to Drummond. Davis down low. In the corner, it's Brewer. Richardson against Rivers. Richardson dishes to Davis. Goes back up. Again, Los Angeles.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him. Just finding the open man. Few who have ever played this game have Paul's vision.
Lakers leading by 3. Carter Williams kicks to Brewer. Griffin with the steal. Evans inside. Covered by Brewer. And it's Evans missing. Lakers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Griffin against Davis. And stolen by Jordan. Here's the break. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Wilcox is checked in for Austin Rivers.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, pretty obvious over the back call there, but being out of position, that was really the only option.
He went for it. I'll give him that. Showing some fight on the boards, even if it's not the smartest play in the world.
Nick Young's checked in for Los Angeles. Picked by Griffin. Over Davis. Shots good from Young. Young's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Look, I don't know how he got that one to go. About as tough of a shot as you can think of.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Young. And here is Los Angeles now. Davis sets a screen, puts up a three, and again, the Lakers no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Paul passes to Jordan, and that misses. That would have put him up. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this game, 45%. Here's Carter Williams, misses in close. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-4 run right now to take the lead. And Johnson lays it in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Carter Williams dishes to Brewer. Davis with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Paul with the steal. Inside, he's looking for Jordan and finds him. Picked by Griffin. And it's Johnson penetrating. Kicks it out to Evans. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
He is a dangerous outside shooter, and if you leave him open, he can bury them consistently.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Tyreke Evans.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. With them getting outshot from the perimeter, he told them, we have got to defend the three-point line. Those threes are destroying us. We'll see if they can tighten it up, Kevin.
Here's Davis. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
A frustrating start to this quarter for him.
In the corner, it's Patterson. Launches a three. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, a little too physical on that play. Tries to climb over the top of him and gets whistled for it.
You got to be a little more in control than that. The officials are never going to let you get away with that one.
Carter Williams kicks to Davis. To stop the run. Count it, and the foul. Jordan. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Clippers making a change here. Nene's checked in.
Okay, he's definitely trying to take it to the D in the second half, trying to get to that line.
Paul kicks to Nene. Patterson, the screen. Evans passes to Patterson. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And it's time for an injury report. We now get a chance to check up on the status of Austin Rivers. David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Clippers let me know the status. He said he turned his ankle, and it is definitely starting to swell up. That is a bitter pill for them to swallow so early in the season. It clearly changes the look of this team going forward, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long.
And when you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Evans outside. Patterson, the screen. Evans dishes to Griffin. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his 7th assist in the game.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. The first one falls. Rivers, he's checked in for Nene. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Griffin, the Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Well, this has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The Clippers in the lead. Patterson a screen on Richardson. Count the basket. And that's now 10 points for Blake Griffin.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Carter Williams kicks to Drummond. Evans outside. Now the dish to Paul. Rivers in the corner. Pick by Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. Layup off the pick. And he lays it up and in. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Patterson. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Patterson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Richardson kicks to Drummond. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's Evans in the corner. Kicks to Griffin. Back to Evans. Picked by Griffin. Evans with it. Picked up by Davis. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And I love the unselfishness in that pick and roll. Evans knows how to zip passes through the D in those sets.
Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 53.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Griffin a screen on Richardson. Paul kicks to Rivers. Outside Griffin. Evans right side. Back to Griffin. And Davis sends it back. Patterson, that's good. Lakers trail by 8. Carter Williams kicks to Drummond. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the force Drummond plays with really making the D feel uneasy.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Cole Aldrich is checked in for the Clippers. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 7.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Carter Williams, the pass to Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
It's the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Davis.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Paul dishes to Evans. Pass to Griffin. The baseline J. That doesn't go either for Griffin.
He gets some extra attention from the D on that trip and he throws the shot off.
And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Davis. tried to bank it in, but he misses. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And it's the Lakers' ball.
And really nothing they can do now. They just got to play this one out.
Yeah, you know you're supposed to go hard and complete the game, but they're so frustrated right now. I don't see that happening.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .15 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Richardson outside, and the rebound goes to Nene. Paul with the ball. And Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Now that's what I call cool under fire. Those should be the nails in the coffin.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, where did you try to make the most impact tonight?
Just trying to limit those guys to one shot. They have a really big team, so keeping them off the board. But, setting screens and rolling, putting pressure on those guys. Our guys are shooting the basketball, so we really open it up for easy looks.
That is how you can impact the game without touching the ball, DeAndre. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.